All right, guys, a lot to do today. I'm back from vacation and I've got a lot to do. We're here at the SOS building. Look, this is where all the motorcycles for the motor unit park. At the SOS building, we have stationed here the traffic homicide unit, the accident investigation team, the tactical robbery unit, the K9 unit, which you guys seen on other vlogs, and the fugitive apprehension team, along with the economic crime team. And today we have a special, put this here. I had to get the GoPro because we're working in a tight space, and there's something that I'd like you guys to see. It's just done for the K9 unit. Let's go check it out. They're over there now. They're back there. All right, let's see, bam, right there. All right, so that's what I want you guys to see. What's going on now is we have some local artists from Wynwood and our K9 team. Our local artists got together with our K9 team and they worked on a project here at the station. All right, so it looks like they're done. I'm gonna have a word with the artist.
This is the instigation, by the way.
What's that?
That's the instigation
Instigation?
for one of the dogs.
Oh yeah?
This dog
Really?
and that dog are the same dog.
Well, thank you for that. What was your name?
Larry,
Larry, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
And look, here, I have the artist here with me.
Hey!
All right, so I just briefed them a little bit of what's going on. These are the local artists from Wynwood, right?
Yes.
Want to introduce yourselves on the vlog?
Yeah. Me first?
Go ahead.
I'm Christina.
Hey, Christina.
Owner of Art and Soul Studios, right smack dab in the heart of Wynwood.
I'm Salim Cortez,
Okay.
and I'm also the partner of Art and Soul Studios.
All right, so can you tell me a little bit about what's going on? I see some art on the wall here behind me. Beautiful art. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
Who first? Me? You? You.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I always go
Okay.
first.
All right.
Well, we were approached originally by John Marine
Okay, Officer Marine from the... Okay, cool.
about the project. He wanted to get some artists involved, kind of bridge the gap between street artists
Mm-hmm.
and police officers. You know, there's always a little bit of tension there.
Yeah.
So he wanted to show that, police officers also support,
Yeah.
the art.
Exactly. In Wynwood, there's a lot of street art,
Yeah.
a lot of wall art.
Right. That's what it's known for.
Exactly. And the owners in that area, and you're one of the business owners, they encourage it.
Right.
And it makes it like a cool, like hip place to be. I love patrolling the streets over there in Wynwood.
Right.
So tell me a little more. So you got with Officer Marin.
Yeah.
He asked if you guys would help out.
Yes.
And you said-
we jumped on it because he was kind of explaining to us the process and how many people he had approached with the idea, and nobody was down with it and nobody wanted to do it. So we were like, whatever, this is what we do, we paint.
Yeah.
So why not? Like, what you guys, you guys appreciate art, so why
Yeah.
not give you a little something to come to work to every day?
This is awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna break off. I want to take a look at this.
Yeah.
How long did it take for you guys to do this?
About
6 days.
6 days. Yeah.
6 days. All right, and we have some stills, and we have some. You guys did a time lapse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll put that in. Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh, we're definitely gonna put that in. Here, let's take a look at this. look at this. Some of the canine officers, two sergeants. Officer Marini, he's the one here who made the contact. What's going on?
Sir, how are you?
Good to see you. Sergeant Redondo, good to see you.
How you doing?
Hey, Sergeant Guad, good to see you. So tell me a little bit, what's going on?
Well, I try to put this together so we can interact more with the community. I went searching in Wynwood to see if we can find some fine artists to dedicate the time and effort into the police canine unit. I was turned down by many people, but I was grateful enough to find Stina and Salim.
They're over there.
And they did an amazing job. It's to the point that every time I come into this hallway and I see this mural, I just get the good vibe into it, and that's how I start my shift, right there in there.
That's awesome.
They did an awesome job.
You guys concur?
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a look at this. Enough chit chat. She's leaning on the wall. What's the #1 rule?
Don't lean on the wall.
Don't lean on the wall. Don't touch the wall. So let's take a look. Take it all in, guys. And there's more. Go to their Instagram, check out their work. So here is their handle. Make sure you go follow them. I'll put it up again. Make sure you go follow them for some cool art. Just notice this here, paw print with the Miami Canine. You got the narcotics, the EOD, the tracking, and the apprehension. So cool, I want one in my room. Can we do a mural of me getting bit by the canine? Can we do that? Oh man. One of you guys want to come over here and give a hug to these guys? Because this is awesome, man. This is awesome.
Do it in front of
There you go.
Do it in front of the mural.
There you go. There you go. Because I got to give you a hug too. That was good. That was good, man. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yes.
I encourage any unit or any police department that want to do something like this, you know, contact them. It's something rewarding for them, the community, and us. And since I know your previous blog, you were saying about Back to Blue. Okay, I want to give a shout out to my neighbors. They're 4.5 and 3, and this is what they put in for me. They bring me cookies, and they said thank you. So thank you, Adonis and Abrera. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much.
Awesome. That is art right there. I like it. That is awesome. All right, well, I'm out. Sorry. Thank you again. It was nice meeting you. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Thanks again, man. Bring it in for the real thing. Yes. I will. We hug here, man. We hug here. All right. Awesome, guys. All right.
Actually, you hug good.
No, thanks. Hey. All right, guys. Take it easy. Later. All right, guys. Gonna head back to the station now so we can get our day started. Just wanted to come by and show you guys the artwork that was done. I think it's super awesome of the artists to come together with the K9 unit and do something like that. So let's head back to the station now.
Mr. Perez, are you vlogging, sir? You vlogging?
Is it okay to talk to you?
Is it okay?
I saw you had some
No,
some feels. You got
This is a retired officer here with us.
Sir. How's everything?
Living the good life. Living the good life.
It's good to see you smiling because on the last vlog you looked a little
I
peeved.
said until you got back.
Huh?
There was no little until he got back. I was not speaking to Nick.
Okay.
I didn't get the vlog. I just did the
So
cameos.
I think we're gonna have to assign you to the next guest vlogger. Somebody actually requested you.
Oh really?
Yeah, in the comments. They're like, oh, can you give it to Officer Byers next time?
I promise I won't let you down.
All right, good to see you.
All right, sir.
Take it easy. Looks like you got the news is here. Going to be briefing. Let's find out what's going on. Let's find out what's going on with the news here. We're gonna give a statement or something. Back in the office. Want to make a couple quick announcements. I just got back from vacation. There's a lot going on. And while I was out, you guys saw our guest vlogger, Sergeant Diaz. She did an awesome job. So a round of applause for Sergeant Diaz. She held it down. She held down the vlog. A couple of you guys, I read some of the comments about keeping Sergeant Diaz as the vlogger. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. I leave for vacation, and that's how it is. Okay. No, but she did a great job. It was an awesome vlog. It was a busy day, and she did great. Also, when I was gone on vacation, there was an incident that occurred, robbery, and I wanted to kind of gear the vlog around that incident and show you guys how we deal with it. And it's also a great way to meet our robbery unit. This is the incident I'm about to show you now. There's some surveillance footage of the actual robbery that took place. Just so you know, it's a very violent incident. 3 people were shot, 2 of them were juveniles. There was a victim in critical condition, and it's a very serious incident that took place. So without further ado, here's the surveillance footage of that. So as you see here, this happened on Saturday. This is the surveillance footage from the house. It's a robbery where the suspect actually shot at the victims. There she is. She's coming up on them. She points the gun. Yeah, that's where she shot one of the victims. They dropped their items that she was going after, and then she continues to shoot at them as they flee, and then she jumps inside of a vehicle. One of the victims here got shot in the leg, it looks like, and then he takes off and runs out. 2 of these victims were actually juveniles. So guys, I don't have to tell you that this is a very dangerous person, a very dangerous suspect. It's a black female. She jumped into a vehicle. That vehicle is a silver or white 4-door Chrysler 200. Again, a silver or white Chrysler 4-door 200. So if you guys come across this vehicle, there's a very distinct detail about this vehicle. It's missing the front left hubcap, and it's driven by a black male. So if you guys come across this vehicle, use extreme caution. They are armed and dangerous, and they have committed this robbery along with several others where they shot people or shot at people. So this vlog is going to be kind of geared towards that, and to show you how a little bit how we work as a police department, as a whole police department, to try to catch these criminals. So without further ado, I believe, I'm gonna verify, we're gonna go into our PIO office, but I believe that the news media out there was taking a statement in regards to these suspects here and this incident. Alright guys, this is our public information office. Let's go in. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, good.
You're on the vlog. This is Officer Sedano. How you doing?
Good, good. Nick, how are you doing?
Okay, quick question.
Yeah, sure.
Saw some cameras set up out there. Were you giving a statement to the media?
Yes, we were given statements to the media reference certain incidents that we're investigating.
Which ones?
3 robberies.
Oh. So you guys, I knew it. It was the robbery that I showed you in the office. So you were given a statement on that?
Yes, we were given a statement on 3 separate incidents.
So they hit 3 times?
Yes.
Okay. So, any further information?
No, not at this time. Just that the 3 incidents have similarities.
Okay.
And detectives are investigating to see if they're connected.
They shot at the victims, right?
They shot at the victims in all 3 incidents, yes.
All right. And you're a PIO officer.
And I'm a PIO officer.
So what do PIO officers do?
Well, PIO stands for Public Information Officer.
Okay.
And we serve as the liaison between the detectives here in the department and the public. So we basically relay information that's currently being investigated in the department, and we relay it to the media.
Okay. So, guys, when you watch the news and you see the officer standing giving the information, she's one of our officers, and you might have seen her in the killer clown prank video.
The mom falling on the ground.
She was the mom falling on the ground. Still recovering from that fall?
Still recovering.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we're gonna head over to the robbery office now and see what's going on over there in regards to the case. Look at that. Got Detective Nicholas.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Detective Ledlow.
How you doing, sir?
What's going on? Both of these fine gentlemen I had the pleasure of working with on the street, and now they're in robbery. This is your office, or this is your
Our home for now.
home for now?
This is temporary.
Temporary office.
Might as well just drive over there. That might be the easiest thing.
All right, guys. So this is our afternoon robbery shift. Sergeant Wanger here.
Yeah, is yours ready to go?
Right now, Detective John, you working on a warrant?
Yes, I am.
Working on a warrant for the case of the offenders that are shooting at the victims? All right.
Trying to get it right now.
All right, so the detectives are working on a warrant. The warrant is basically to get some surveillance camera footage from one of the houses that were in the area of the robbery. Is it the robbery from Wynwood? Was it the robbery from Wynwood?
Yes, it is.
That area? Okay. So there was a house in that area, and the owners are reluctant to give up the footage. So as a police department, if there's any camera system that we believe captured a felony crime, we can get a warrant. Am I right, Sarge?
Yes.
We can get a warrant to retrieve that footage, even if the owners of the video footage are reluctant to give it up. So right now they're working on the warrant, and hopefully that goes through. The judge will sign it, and then we'll be off. We're gonna go and tag along as they retrieve the footage.
Yeah, John just coming. He's fast though.
So guys, I will give you a quick tour of the temporary robbery office, but this is pretty much it right here. They usually have a big office up on the 4th floor. Oh, 5th floor, right? Okay. So they usually have a big office up on the 5th floor, but that's being renovated. So right now they're confined to this little space here. But they're still hard at work, as you can see. All right, guys, so the judge is agreeing to sign the warrant.
She's agreeing to read the warrant.
She's agreeing to review the warrant.
Yes.
And we're gonna go head over now so the judge can sign the warrant, and then we can serve it. Let's go. Okay, guys.
To tell us about what you guys are investigating.
As you see, another news station came here asking for a statement. So Officer Sedano is giving a statement to another news station as the day goes on. 5 o'clock news and maybe 10 o'clock news. Any new information that comes out, we have to give it out. So right now she's giving an interview. Guys, I just heard you update the car information. So it's not silver or white, it's definitely silver. All right, so we got, for sure, it's definitely a silver Chrysler 200, right? All right, guys. Sergeant Diaz vlogged last week, and I gave her my equipment, and I have a little system that goes on. I put my batteries that are charged in this little baggie right here, and I put it inside my tactical camera case. And then I put it in there, and then if my battery runs out and I'm vlogging, I throw it back in there loose, like these batteries here. Well, Sergeant Diaz decided to trick me and put all the uncharged batteries in here, which I thought would charge, so I didn't charge the batteries. Long story short, we only have one battery. Thank you, Sergeant Diaz. But have no fear, I have the GoPro, so we'll be switching to GoPro in a little bit. Right now we're headed to get the warrant signed with Sarge and Detective John. I want to say Quinn, but he's got a reverse name.
Yes.
All right. So Detective John, can you tell me, like, how does this go down? Like, okay, so you got this case right now. You're working this case, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so the incident happens. Patrol officer responds to the scene.
Patrol officer responds to the scene. They find out exactly what's going on.
Right?
They raise us.
Okay.
Then we respond and take it from there, start the investigation.
Okay. So then you start your investigation, like, would you interview witnesses?
Interview the witnesses.
Kind of.
Which canvass the area for any kind of cameras, surveillances.
And in this case, there was some, right?
There was some.
All right.
However, the owner refused
Okay.
to let us see the surveillance footage. So we're gonna get a warrant right now.
All right.
and retrieve that surveillance from the house.
Nice. And I noticed you have a little accent. Are you from another country?
Yes, I am.
Oh, where are you from?
From St. Vincent.
All right. And whereabouts is that?
St. Vincent is all the way southern Caribbean, going down to Trinidad, Barbados, south.
Nice. And you're a police officer here at the Miami Police Department. See, we're how long?
For 5 years.
5 years. Very diverse. And Sarge, you were a sergeant in homicide, right? Briefly, and now he's sergeant in robbery, and he was a detective in robbery as well for a very long time. Me and Sarge, we worked the streets together. So, done a lot here at the police department.
Yeah, bounce around a lot.
Yeah, all around guy, very knowledgeable, very knowledgeable. So we're headed now to get the warrant signed over at the courthouse, correct?
Correct.
All right. Oh. Sarge, can you tell me where we're at?
At the courthouse.
Okay.
The Richard Durstein building.
Richard Durstein building. All right, headed in. Not sure how much I can video in there, but I'll get as far as I can. Alright guys, we're at the chambers of Judge Teresa Mary Pooler. So what's going on now? They went into the judge's chambers. They're meeting with the judge. She's going to review the warrant that they have written up. When she reviews it and she deems that everything is correct, she's gonna go ahead and sign off on the warrant, giving them the authority to go and retrieve the video footage. I don't know if you guys hear that, but it sounds like a twister coming from outside. I guess it's the wind in the stairwell, because it's a windy day outside, so it's swirling around in there. It sounds like there's a twister outside. It's a twister, it's a twister.
I think it should be.
All right, guys, you got a sign? Yeah. We're good to go? Hey, Detective Ledlow, what's going on?
How you doing?
All right, let's go. So we were in there for about 20 minutes and now it's all wet outside. It was raining. It's like, that's Florida weather for you. So now what do? We meet up with some officers later on to serve the warrant?
Yes, in a few minutes. I'm gonna call the guys, Winwood PSD.
Okay.
And we're gonna meet up with them. We'll knock on the door. I'll try to get the video footage.
All right, sounds good. So this warrant is for an item. We're going for the video footage, right?
Right.
All kinds of different kind of warrants.
Right.
Warrants for what? Like arrest warrants?
Drugs, arrest warrants, search warrants.
Would this be considered a search warrant?
Yeah, it's a search warrant.
Okay, but the people that we're gonna go, the house we're going to location, it's not like they're not the criminals. We're just going to get that footage.
No, this isn't a SWAT type warrant. We're just going to go there and talk to them. We'll let them know we have a warrant, so they don't really have an option as far as turning over the DVR.
All right, well, that's that. So we're gonna head over there in a little bit and head back to the station right now, so we can gather up and then go serve the warrant. All right, guys. Since Sergeant Diaz forgot to charge my batteries, actually it's my bad, I should have checked, but nonetheless, she forgot to charge my batteries. I have to go to this monster. I'm gonna be using the Panasonic Lumix GH4. So, as you see, the screen is popped out on the side here. So I might be looking off to the side of the camera every now and then, but so I'm just gonna be a little weird, but it might be a start to something new. So it's working. Put my phone away. Detective, we all set?
All set.
All right, I got the big camera now. Sergeant Wanger just retrieved some of some breaching tools in case. It is a warrant, and we do have the legal right to enter the property to retrieve what the warrant was for. So in case they refuse, we have to go in by any means necessary, and we have breaching tools here to do that, just in case. Let's hope it's not gonna get to that point, although anything can happen, so you just gotta be prepared. All right, we're gonna head over there now. Alright guys, we're in the area now. Quick update, I was riding with Sarge and Detective John. They just notified me that the K9 vlog we did with Officer Clifford when we did the perimeter search, and then we had one of the offenders in custody. So they just updated me that all 3 offenders have been identified and all 3 are now in custody. So there you go. It's a follow-up from the K9 vlog that we did. We had a perimeter search. This one over here on the right?
Yes.
So these guys coming?
It's the house up there.
Yeah, they will leave in Central. They all will leave in Central.
Okay.
Walk right over here.
Yeah, just mark it across. 1321. What was that, PST is coming? Or
PST coming in.
Oh, okay.
PST's arrival. We like to go, when serving a warrant, it's good to have uniformed officers with you, because as you see, the detectives dress in business attire, suit and tie, shirt and tie. So having an officer there with a patch or something that says Miami Police, they kind of know we're legit. So right now I think PST's arrival. Winwood PST in the house. What's up? Alright guys, the owners of the house just arrived. So what's going on now? Sergeant Weinger and Detective John are inside reviewing the footage and seeing if they can actually just put the footage onto a USB. This way they won't have to take their DVR from the house and remove it entirely. But you have to understand, when we don't have too many leads and there's something like this, some footage that may be able to link us to the offenders, we need every lead that we can get to be able to solve the crime. These people out here committing multiple robberies, and every robbery that they've committed so far, they've shot at the victims, even when they've gotten their items. So out here waiting on them to retrieve the footage, and then we're gonna head back to the station and maybe show you guys what we recovered. Alright guys, so successful warrant?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, we got the footage that was needed.
We got the footage that was needed.
And the owners remain reluctant all the way through?
Remain reluctant all the way through.
Well, situations like this where we don't have that many leads, that is, you know, can be key. We're gonna have to take it back to the department and enhance it a little bit.
We're gonna get a better description of the vehicle.
Yeah.
At least partial tag, if not the whole tag. And
at the very least, it's going to show the opposite side of the car from the video that we already have, so we can see if there's anything distinct about that side too. Yeah, and then can you do something like, you know, I know they have Photoshop for still things. Can you design to make me look like, you know, bigger and like more handsome, like shrink my nose a little, and, you know, make my arms a little bigger?
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. I'll put an emoji on your face or something.
Yeah, but like a cool emoji, you know, like,
with the glasses.
No, not with the glasses. Like a really cool guy.
Alright, okay. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna head into the office. We're gonna review the footage. Alright. Back in the office, we're gonna plug in the footage we got here to the laptop and then see what we got. Alright guys, we were able to view the footage on the big screen. Here's Sarge and Detective John reviewed it, and out of it we were able to gather some information.
Well, we already had footage of the driver's side.
Right.
Now we have footage of the passenger side, just to see if there was anything that stood out about it or not.
Yeah, and there's also some color footage we got too, so that was we were able to confirm.
Right, it shows the color better, so we verified it is silver.
And but this is important that it's silver, right? Because you were able to link it to the other ones that we believe that were involved in, right?
Right, it matches up with the surveillance and the witness descriptions that we have from some other robbers.
Next week, if we'll go out with True and because you guys said you work with True and you gave them the information.
Right, yeah, they're currently looking for the car.
And as the days progress, you guys are getting more and more information.
We're getting tips. We're getting more and more tips.
People are calling.
Nothing good yet, but
but gotta treat every tip like it's good and follow up on it.
Keep following up.
Well, it's a little bit of what robbery did. I want to thank you, Sarge, for joining us on the vlog, Detective. Appreciate it. That's about it. We're gonna continue. I'll keep you guys updated. Also follow us on Twitter. We're posting updates in regards to this incident on Twitter. So follow us on Twitter at Miami PD. Again, it's at Miami PD on Twitter. All right, guys. So you know the routine. Don't forget to
like,
share,
and subscribe. We're out. Adios. The shirt giveaway is now closed. We appreciate everyone who turned in their pictures with police officers that had the sign "I am your backup man." It was awesome to see all those. Here's a few.
And I know that, yes, we are part of this universe. We are in this universe. But perhaps more important than both of those facts is that the universe is in us. When I reflect on that fact, I look up. Many people feel small because they're small and the universe is big, but I feel big. Because my atoms came from those stars.